Ellie is looking at herself in the mirror and she is holding the gun that she took from Bill and Frank's house. She tries to pull the trigger and weirdly she's really good at handling the gun. Not her first time, I guess. She plays with it for a few minutes and then she goes to find Joel. Joel is emptying the tank of a car and they need gas because the gas got ruined between these years. To Joel's nightmare, Ellie also found a joke book, and inside the book there are countless of lame and dad jokes. She reads a few of them and it's safe to say that she is the only one laughing. The gas loot is over and they get back on the road. The trip continues and inside the car, Ellie finds a sexy magazine for men. It used to be Bill's truck and Bill was homosexual, so of course she's going to find something like this there. Ellie and Joel share some awkward conversations and moments. At the end, she throws the magazine away. They keep going and it's getting dark, so Joel pulls over so they can get a good night's sleep. They stay at the jungle and Joel does not want to make a fire even though Ellie asks him to do so. And then he says, because there might be something worse than the infected lurking in the dark. People. They sleep and we see Joel holding his gun close to him. Of course, he doesn't sleep and keeps an eye on Ellie and this stuff. Ellie wakes up in the morning to the sound of the coffee maker and she says that it smells like crap, and for me this was the moment that I hated Ellie the most. Ungrateful a-hole. They pack their stuff and get back on the way and Joel tells his life story to Ellie. Of course the part that why he wants to find his brother Tommy in Wyoming. While they're talking, Ellie thinks that she is cute and talks about herself and Joel says that she is just a cargo and he is not looking at her like he is a part of his family. On their way to Wyoming, they arrive to a town and they can't get through the road because the highway is barricaded by some vehicles. So they try to turn around and want to find a way from inside the city. Ellie is reading the map and suddenly someone comes out of nowhere and asks for help and it looks like he's been shot. All of a sudden, Joel changes and tells Ellie to hang on and it speeds up. We see some people shooting at them from above and Joel crashes the car into a garage and gets out with Ellie. He asks Ellie to find shelter and he is shooting at the men. He takes one of them down and the other comes inside slowly. Joel kills him too, but we don't see it because the stupid camera is on stupid Ellie. Just the moment that he thinks that it's over, another man, weirdly the same man who was asking for help, comes out and ambushes Joel. Ellie hears the fight and she's scared to death. She comes out with a gun and points it to the man. Then she shoots. The man does not die. Actually, he is super alive and it's just a scratch. He is begging for his life and asking for his mother. It's really upsetting. Joel asks Ellie to go behind the walls and we hear the sound of a knife entering the flesh. They get out of the building and lots of cars with lots of heavily armed men are coming and Joel and Ellie realize that this place is different. Then we cut to a girl by the name of Catherine and she is interrogating a man who turns out to be her doctor. She is holding a gun against his head and asks him who gave up his brother. It seems like his brother got shot and died. And the doctor knows where Henry is. And who is Henry? Well, Henry is the one who is snitched about the brother. They bring the bodies that Joel and Ellie, of course only Joel, killed to Catherine and she is the leader of these people. She is neither Fedra nor Firefly, she's just people. She returns inside and kills the doctor and comes out and then she claims that it was Henry who killed these guys and he called for help from outside. So she sends lots of men to find who did this and orders them to kill them. Joel is looking at the streets and sees lots of armed men and he tells Ellie that they don't have much time. And there he teaches Ellie how to use a handgun. Then we return to Catherine and her men found the place and by the looks of it, Henry was there with his son. Suddenly, when Catherine goes down, one of her men comes to her and talks to her and they go to check something. Catherine and her men enter the room and she sees that the ground is crumbling, so it means that the infected are coming. She says that they should not spread the news until they find and kill Henry. She locks the door and leaves. Joel and Ellie enter a tall building and take the stairs to go up. They go up the stairs until they reach one of the levels and they are going to spend the night there. Joel leaves shattered glass on the floor so if someone wants to come in and sneaks on them, he can hear them. But obviously it doesn't work because when Joel opens his eyes, he sees Ellie holding her hands up and Henry and his son, Sam, are there and pointing guns at them. This was the recap of The Last of Us Episode 4. Make sure to check the recap of the previous episodes too. Thanks, goodbye.